In this video, I'll show you how to set up advanced CMS filtering in Framer using the Superfields agent. I'm Georgia from Insert Frame. Let's go. So this is what we're going to build with Superfields today. We're going to add filtering, sorting, the lot. The best part is the Superfields agent is going to do most of it for us. The first thing that we need to do is obviously have our CMS ready to go. The second thing is we need to have a page that we want to work with. So we're starting from a fresh page in Framer. So I'll open the Superfields plugin in Framer. Now you can see there's a few options here, but we're actually looking for the Framer agent setup. So we'll click on this. First, we'll pick the page that you want to add filtering to, or you can spin up a fresh one. We're actually going to use the Super B&B page. Then we'll pick the collection. Superfields even tells you how many filterable fields each one has. So that's really helpful. We'll go B&B because that's the one we're going to use for this video. Now we'll choose up to 3 fields to filter by. Now you can add more filters later, but just for the agent, it makes it simpler to set up. So we'll go price, we'll go beds, and we'll go property type. So let's now pick how each filter looks. You'll only see options that actually fit that field. For example, a date field gives you a date picker and so on. So we have a price filter here, and the options that we have are filter number, filter slider, filter button, checkboxes, and drop down. We're going to choose the slider for today. For our beds, we're going to choose the number input. And for property type, we will choose checkboxes. And we can change this at any time later inside of the plugin, but we'll go generate prompt and we'll just make sure everything's correct. And what it's doing is it's adding the inputs to the page, and it's then going to give us the prompt. It can add the CMS and connect Superfields to these inputs here. So we'll go copy prompt. Now you can use an external agent or you can use the Framer agent. For today's video, we'll use the Framer agent as it's convenient, but I do recommend using the external agent too. It's very cost effective. So we'll pop over to the Framer agent, and there's many options to choose from in terms of a model, but I'm going to choose Sonnet 4.6 today. It's a happy medium, but you can choose any low cost model that you'd like. They've all been tested, and we will whip it up. We're just letting the Framer agent do its thing while we wait here patiently. Okay, and the Framer agent has finished building. So let's see what it's done. So it's added the inputs that we asked for, and it has also made the collections, and it has also added our reference collections too. So how this looks like under the hood is we can see this is the Superfields collection. So this is the main component that makes everything else work, and it's connected to all 3 of them. So all that's left to do is push publish and check our live site if it's working. Awesome. So let's have a check if it's filtering. Fabulous. That looks great. And all that's left to do is start updating the styling to this component so we can make it look visually stunning and on brand with the rest of our site. So I went ahead and added the final touches to my page by adding a filter image button, and I styled all my inputs to look exactly how I wanted them to. You can do the same by clicking on any input and going into styling. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this Superfields tutorial today, and if you're interested in Superfields, you can find all the links below in the description. Until next time, happy Framer building.